Elizabeth from Dundee Science Centre, and today I'm here with Charlotte from the Scottish Seabird Center, and we're here to talk all about everything marine and coastal conservation and biodiversity. So to start off, could you just give a brief overview of what you do here and everything you get up to?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're an education and conservation charity based here in North Berwick in East Lothian, and our mission is basically to raise awareness and inspire people about Scotland's fantastic marine environment. Now, we do that in a variety of different ways. We do it through visitor experience, we do it through our education work, community work, and also our conservation projects as well. So conservation work comes in a variety of forms. We have our very own projects like SOS Puffin, which started in 2007 and involves volunteers going out onto a local island here in the Firth of Forth called Craigleith. And they do a fantastic job of keeping the island clear of an invasive plant called tree mallow, which is really important for puffins because each year they come back and they need to access their underground burrows. So by keeping that plant at bay, our puffins are able to come back each year. But we also get involved in other projects and other research as well. It's really important to get a picture of the overall health of Scotland's marine environment. So any opportunities we can to get involved in other research, we definitely get involved in that as well. We have other projects like Restoration Forth. We're really proud to be a hub here in North Berwick, where this project basically is setting out to have seagrass and oyster beds reintroduced to the Firth of Forth. So part of that, our work is educating people about that project and getting people out to do that rewilding as well.
Yeah, sounds great. So why people need to learn about these things and know more about our environments on the coastlines?
Yeah, so biodiversity is crucial for the survival of nature, but also for us as well. We are incredibly dependent on nature being healthy. We depend on it for loads of natural services. That can include food production, it can include natural sea defences, renewable energy, all sorts of reasons why for us keeping a healthy sea is important. So it's so important for people to know this, understand it. So that's what we do here. We tell people about the wonder of the marine environment, but also then why it's important that it needs protected in the future.
Yeah, definitely. So if someone was interested in getting a career in marine conservation, because obviously we need people to help out for everything to work as well. So any advice you'd give to those people?
Yeah, absolutely. The wonderful thing about this sector is that it is really varied. There really is jobs for everyone, no matter your background, no matter what age you are starting out. And personally, I would say volunteering is definitely a fantastic way to get into the sector. It shows people that you're keen, it shows people you're interested, but also for yourself, it's a good way to work out what area you are interested in and getting involved in. I also definitely recommend listening to other people in the field. So when you meet people, other people, say scientists or other conservationists, ask them questions, find out how they got into the role, and also just listen to hear what advice they can give you. I certainly wouldn't be where I am today without listening to people all around me, opening up doors and opportunities and saying, oh, have you tried this avenue in this line of work? So listening is great, but I think also just overall just being passionate and enthusiastic and just letting that shine through when you're out and about talking to people.
So you mentioned volunteering roles. Do you have opportunities for that at the Seabird Centre?
We do, yeah. So we can get people involved in all aspects of our work here. In terms of conservation, we have projects we run ourselves, our SOS Puffin project, but we also have chances for people to get involved in other work here. So we promote citizen science projects people can get involved in anywhere around the coast in the UK. Any level of science you can get involved in these citizen science projects, such as Shore Watch for whale and dolphin conservation, and also the great global nurdle hunt run by FIDRA as well. So lots of opportunities there too.
Yeah, exciting. So finally, a question we're kind of asking everyone involved. Yeah. Can you give us your favourite or most interesting fact about Scottish wildlife?
Yeah, absolutely. That's hard because there are lots. There are lots. I think for me, I love telling people about species that surprise people to know that we have here in Scotland. For example, not many people realise that we have coral around the UK. In fact, there's a deep species of coral that can survive about 200 to 400 metres beneath the surface, found off the coast of Scotland. And that's a really important habitat for fish and other animals that's there. But again, people, when you think of coral, you think of Australia, you think of hot tropical locations. So things like that I love raising awareness about because it it gets people really like excited, and it really gets people's imaginations going. But also species that people see every day on the beach but don't really consider them much. They kind of overlook them. Species like limpets, for example. So they make these shells on the shore, and they live on rocky shores, and they don't look like much when they're inanimate objects just sat on a rock. But when the tide comes in, these guys actually graze on the rock, and they graze away the seaweed by using a special tongue-like structure called a radula. And the radula has been shown to have little tiny teeth, and that contains the strongest material in nature, basically, stronger than spider's silk. So this, you know, doesn't look like much little shell here, actually normally contains a creature that has the strongest material in the natural kingdom.
Don't underestimate.
Exactly, don't underestimate the limpet.
I love that. So yeah, that's been great chatting. Is there anything else you'd like to add, or let people know where to find you, or how to check out online or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. So we come to all sorts of events, not just Dundee Science Festival, but we go to schools and other festivals and locations all around Scotland. So if you're interested in having us come to do outreach, you can get in touch with us. We also have loads of digital resources available on our website as well. So that's packs of information from little ones all the way up to older people as well. So if you go to www.seabird.org, you'll find all the information you need there.
Yes, it's been great talking with you, Charlotte. It's been so interesting and visiting here at the Seabird Centre. If you want to find out more information, we'll leave links to the website and any other activities down in the description below, and you can check that out. We hope you enjoy this series and go check out the other videos we have. Thanks.